Instagram world. It is your girl, Big Mama Red, and I am here with this long-awaited Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. reading, honey. Happy Black History Month. Instagram. Hey, honeys. What's up? Of course, I apologize because, you know, Mama Red be running behind, honey. But I'm here now. I am here now. Instagram, how are you, honey? How are y'all? Hey, Ron. Hey, Queen. Hey, Bree. I hope that everyone is doing well. My apologies. You know, I be having a lot going on, honey. Mama be having to put some straightening on situations, honey. I had something that just got out of control. I had to take care of, but yeah, I'm here, honey. I'm here. How y'all doing? I want you all to drop your questions in the box, the chat box below, okay? Drop it in the chat box below. Of course, I have a list of questions that you all have submitted to me. I'm going to be reading some of these questions tonight. We are going to be reading on the Honorable late Dr. Martin Luther King tonight. Yes, yes. So I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Make sure you tag a friend. Tag a friend so they can come in and get this good word tonight. Cause we're gonna spill some tea. We're gonna spill some tea. We're gonna spill some tea. We're gonna get into some secret things, and of course, you know, I gotta put my disclaimer on this live. Okay, this is for what? Entertainment purposes only. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Drop y'all questions. What's up, Zaz? How you doing, brother? Welcome, welcome. And drop y'all questions in the chat box below. This is entertainment purposes because I don't know these people. I'm gonna go ahead and ring my bell and call my spirits in, honey. Okay? So we can get into this reading tonight, y'all. Y'all wrote a lot of good questions down for Mama Red, baby. So I appreciate y'all sending y'all questions in. Okay? So we're going to get right into it. How's everyone doing? Drop y'all teacups if you are ready to spill this tea tonight. This good Black History tea. I'm going to be getting into it, y'all. Tag your friends and share this live, please. Hey, honey. Okay. Hey, boo. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's ring my bell again. And call my spirits in, honey. Hey, Trey. Call my spirits in, honey. Ancestors known and unknown, Mama Red spirit guides. I call upon you. I ask that you protect me as I do this reading tonight. I ask that you give me clear communication. I ask that the information that I seek is now seeking me. Okay? Is now seeking me. Hey, Trey. Hey, Zoe. Okay, so Multi B, happy Black History Month, baby. Happy Black History Month, honey. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Spirit, show me, is Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., is his spirit at peace? 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 Show me clearly, yes or no. Personally, I'm feeling like it took his spirit a while, honestly, to transcend. When Dr. MLK was taken to the next realm, I don't believe it was his time. And it's taken a while for his spirit to find peace. Okay? It's taken a while. It's taken a while. But I am seeing overall, I am seeing that his spirit is at peace. Okay? But it's taken him years to be at peace, because he actually had so many things, baby, that he was supposed to have done here in this plane and here in this lifetime. And when he got taken out, it was not his time. It was not his time, honey. So, ooh. This reading is already heavy, honey. It's already heavy. It's a lot of energy here. Let's see. What? Spirit, show me, what type of man was Martin Luther King Jr.? What type of man was MLK? It's somebody weird in the chat. Somebody acting weird. Ooh. So Spirit, show me, what type of man was Dr. MLK Jr.? What type of man was he? He was someone who was really fighting for justice. Hey, princess. He was someone who was fighting for equality. So when I get the justice card, honey, Spirit is showing me that he was someone who was a fair person. He was someone who balanced out right from wrong. He had a good sense of right and wrong. He was someone who was genuinely fighting for equality. Spirit is also saying that he was also a very highly spiritual man too. I'm getting the energy that he was a very highly spiritual man as well. He was someone who actually cared. He was someone who actually cared for the people. And he also had a way with words too. I'm picking up on the energy. Picking up on the energy that he was someone who had a way with words, honey. Okay. Let's see. How does his spirit feel about people of color and things that are going on now? What is going on? Okay. How does he feel about people of color and things that are going on now? Is the world how he envisioned it? Is the world how he envisioned it for people of color? Is the world how he envisioned envision it for people of color? As far as the energy I'm getting concerning how he envisioned the world to be now, it is not that way. It's not what he envisioned. It's still a lot of, I keep getting his justice card. There's still a lot of injustice and inadequacy, things that are not quite right when it comes to how things are being balanced and how things are handled when it comes to people of color. Hashtag allegedly. Okay, hashtag allegedly, because I don't know these people. Y'all drop y'all 111s on in the comment box. Y'all drop y'all 111s in the comment box if this reading is resonating with you. So Spirit is saying that this is not how he envisioned this world to be. The energy that is out here for people of color is not the energy that he envisioned it to be for us. A lot of things also died when he passed away. So things that he was working on getting in place, he wasn't even able to bring these things into fruition. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of laws that he was trying to pass. He was also working with legislation. He was also trying to get laws passed for people of color, honey. So he actually passed before he was able to see a lot of these things come into fruition. Spirit is also saying that certain people did not like a strong black African American voice as Martin Luther King Jr. People was not feeling what he was saying. They was not feeling his movement. They was not feeling the things that he had going on, because he was actually, I'm telling you, I'm feeling as though he was actually working with law-abiding legislation. He was trying to get things in place as far as rights and justice coming, because the justice card is here again, honey. The justice card is here again, honey. So Spirit is saying he was actually working to get things in place for people of color, and it just did not come to manifestation, because when he passed, a lot of things passed with him. You understand what I'm saying, baby? Y'all type 111 if you understand where Mama Red is where I'm coming from. You know, sometimes, baby, you lose your way before you actually can carry out your plan. That's why you have to understand and take every day for what it is, because you just never know when your last moment is, baby. You understand what I'm saying? Are y'all listening to me out there? Type 111 if you understand where I'm coming at with this. Things are not how he envisioned it to be in this world. No. And that's very unfortunate, honey. That's very unfortunate. People did not like his point of view. People did not like the things that Martin Luther King Jr. stood for. They just did not like it. They couldn't stand it. It was a lot of energy of, if we let this black man or this man of color push this agenda and get it all the way to DC, or get it all the way to the history books, get it all the way to legislation, because I'm hearing that he was trying to put certain laws into action for people of color. They wanted to take him out. I pray light and evolution for the spirit of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on tonight. Hashtag allegedly. Hashtag I don't know these people, baby. I'm just here running my mouth. Okay. It's a lot of famous questions that are out there. A lot of questions that are still unanswered. But we're gonna get into some of this stuff surface level, honey. Okay. There was a lot of allegations of him being alive when he got to the hospital. There was a lot of allegations of him being set up. Hashtag allegedly. Y'all drop y'all hashtag allegedly in the chat box. because, you know, we don't know these people, okay? Y'all put hashtag allegedly in the chat box, please, honey, okay? There was a lot of allegations of him being set up, a lot of allegations of him being alive when he reached the hospital, honey. So we need to find out. Ancestors, show me. Ancestors, show me. What was the real cause of Martin Luther King Jr.'s death? Was it the bullet? Was it him getting suffocated at the hospital, allegedly? This is all hearsay. I don't know for sure, y'all. So let's keep that in mind, y'all. Okay. This is for what? Entertainment purposes only. Okay. Spirit, show me, what was the real cause of his death? Was he alive when he reached the hospital? Okay. Wow. Oh my. Child, I can't even say. That's why I got to get y'all on my Patreon so we can speak freely. But I can't quite say all that I'm seeing, honey, but just know that what I'm feeling is there was foul play. I do feel like there was some type of exchange of money that was done for certain reasons, but I do sense foul play. I do sense foul play in these cards concerning his death, honey. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. So y'all do what? Put 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 is what? Oh, okay. There was, yeah. Sometimes you got to do what? You got to put a muzzle on the voice that is the loudest. You have to literally siphon out the voice of the one that is going to make the most change. You got to put them down any way that you can. Okay? And I'm going to leave it at that, honey. Okay? Okay? So while I'm saying this, I'm going to use this time to promote my Patreon platform that is going to be dropping soon, baby. Okay, I'm going to be using this time to promote that on this platform. I'm going to be able to give y'all raw and uncensored readings. I don't have to censor anything. Okay, so y'all make sure y'all follow me there when I release my Patreon. But Spirit is saying there was some foul play when it comes to his actual murder. It was some type of, it could have been, and Spirit is kind of saying even it could have been murder for hire. Y'all take with that what you must. You do with the information what you must do with it, okay? Spirit, show me, did Martin Luther King, did he regret having a nonviolent approach? Did he regret having a nonviolent approach? Did he regret having a nonviolent approach when it came to how he was actually handling things? Because y'all know it was 2 different sides of the spectrum. It was Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and it was Brother Malcolm X. So it's like, you know, we got the nonviolence and we had by any means necessary, okay? So let's just see, did he regret having a nonviolent point of view and a nonviolent stance? when it comes to the energy of him regretting having a non-violent stance, I am seeing that he actually put a lot of work. He was a real compassionate person. He was someone who actually cared for the people. You understand what I'm saying? Some people go through life and we have leaders and people that are in power, baby, who don't give a damn about you. Okay? Okay? So Spirit is telling me, baby, that he actually put a lot of energy into being nonviolent. He did not want people to get hurt. He was doing these nonviolent sit-ins. He didn't want people to get hurt. He wanted to use the power of his voice. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? So y'all type in the comments, Mama Red, I understand what you are saying. Type that in the comments if you get where I'm coming from. Okay, he wanted to use the power of his voice to make certain changes. He was not a man who was by the sword. You understand what I'm saying? I need y'all to tap in with me in these comments. Are y'all getting this message? Are y'all hearing me clearly? Okay? This man was not a man who lived by the sword. He lived by his words. He lived by his intellectual mindset, okay? He actually put a lot of energy and a lot of hard work into not being violent. So I don't see him being someone as someone who regretted being nonviolent. Okay, I don't see that because he lived by that. He stood on that. Oh, you understand what I'm saying? He lived by that. He stood on that. Okay. He had times where he wanted to do some things, but he just didn't have that in his heart. You know what I'm saying, baby? He did not have that in his heart to be violent. No, he wanted to be he was a leader. And he used his words, he used his mind to make certain changes. And when you move like that, certain people are not gonna like that. They're not gonna like that. Okay? Somebody said he was a good one. It's the energy that I'm picking up. He keeps coming up as the King of Cups, and he keeps coming up as the Emperor. So he was someone who stood with a posture, baby. You walk in the room, you know he in the room. They can't deny your energy, honey. Sometimes you have an energy signature. Follow me. Sometimes you have an energy signature that resides with you that supersedes anything else, okay? You know, it's been some speculation. It's been some speculation of some things now. When it comes to extramarital affairs, it comes some speculation of extramarital affairs with the Caucasian woman. So we gonna just ask Spirit and the ancestors, was there some type of extramarital affairs? Because we can't put nothing past nobody, okay? Everybody got a little tea to spill, honey. Woo! Was there extramarital affairs when it comes to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Caucasian women? Oh my God. You know, we're going to spill a little tea. We ain't going to get too tipsy off the tea tonight. You know, we're trying to keep it cute. Okay. Was there extramarital affairs? Was there extramarital affairs? Was there extramarital affairs with the Caucasian woman? Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, you know how it can be with people of power. And it's like, oh, you got a little bit of power. You got a little bit of control. You got a little bit of success. They want to throw themselves at you. Come on, Mama Red. Come on. I'm not going to confirm or deny, but something fishy is what I'm seeing. That's all I'm going to say. Hashtag allegedly, because I do not know these people. Okay? And this goes for anybody. Honey, baby, you in a position of control. You in a position of power. You got a little bit of what? Success. You come off like you what? A boss. Come on now. You know you got some, you're going to have a little groupies coming around and sniffing around where they probably ain't got no business sniffing. So I'm going to let y'all put that on y'all own radar and let y'all put 2 and 2 together when it come to that. Okay? Even though he was happily married, there was some still speculation. Okay? And this is not just with women, white women. This is with women in general. Okay? Women in general. Y'all got to think about it, honey. This is okay? This is before Instagram. This is before some of our grandmamas and our mamas. So he had women who actually watched him. He had women that watched him and laid wait for him, honey. So God bless Sister Coretta Scott King, because she was a saint, honey. Because when these cards look like, okay. God bless Sister Coretta Scott King, honey. Because she was a saint. Because how these cards look, baby, is fishy, honey. It's giving you're doing too much. You done did too much. And you need to sit down. Okay? So we're gonna leave that at that, honey. We're not gonna tarnish our heroes and our people here in Black History Month. That's what we're not gonna do. Okay? So we all know that people is human, honey. So we have to give people what? Grace. Okay? Okay, we got to give people grace, honey. Okay. Let's see. We're going to keep it cute tonight, y'all. We're going to keep it cute tonight. What advice would he give to people? What advice would he give to people? To people of color now, what advice would Dr. Martin Luther King give to the people of color, honey? Okay. Yeah, you got to give people grace, honey. We got to give people grace. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody on no pedestal. Okay? And that's what we mess up. As soon as we put somebody on a pedestal, come through, Mama Red. As soon as we put somebody on a pedestal, the littlest thing they do, they get knocked down. The littlest thing they do, they get taken out. They get blemished, honey. Nobody is a savior. We need to understand that, honey. We need to understand even our great heroes, baby, like my grandma used to say. God rest her soul. Everybody's shit stank. Okay? And that's on period. Okay? So, yeah. You gotta give people what? Grace. Okay? What advice would he offer to people of color, to the people of color now? Okay? What advice would he offer us as a people? Spirit, come through. What advice would he offer as the people? Okay? And we have to understand too, these are different times, honey. Times is different. Okay? What advice would he give us as people of color? Ooh. Child. Some of this stuff I can't even say because I'm not even. That's why y'all got to get on this Patreon, honey, so we can get the real uncut tea. Okay? Because we know I be having to keep it cute on here. Spirit is saying, ancestors are saying, the energy that I'm picking up that is coming from Dr. MLK is we have to have some type of plans to change legislation. Okay? Plans to get into politics. Plans to get into the judicial system, being able to make real change. Okay? This is the energy that I'm picking up on heavenly at this moment. Freeing yourself from oppression by creating change. Did y'all just hear what I said? Y'all ain't heard me. Somebody type 111 if you understood what I just dropped the gem on y'all. Just dropped the gem, came straight out of the bag of the ancestral realm. Came straight out of the bag. Freeing yourself by making change, getting into politics, getting into legislation. Freeing your mind, keeping yourself out of continual sessions of repetitions of things. Keeping yourself out of patterns, breaking patterns. Y'all don't see what I'm saying, honey. Y'all don't see what I'm saying. Y'all ain't even listening to me tonight. Y'all listening? Freeing your mind, breaking yourself out of patterns, having plans, moving forward with a vision. I'm also hearing that there will not be a movement where there will be one leader. Stop looking for there to be one leader, people of color. Come on now. Stop looking for it to be one leader. Stop looking for one leader to save us. Honey, you got to save yourself through the power of your mind. Through having plans that you work out. It's mental slavery, honey. Holding your ground. A lot of our ancestors was very steadfast in what they believed. Spirit is saying that too many of us is wishy-washy. We going back and forth. We don't really stand on what we believe in. Y'all ain't hearing me. I got to get off of this live, y'all. Cause I be getting too deep for y'all. Y'all just be sitting looking at me like this. She is pulling my edges. Yeah. They talking. It's Black History Month. This is still February. Okay? Freeing your mind, honey. Free yourself. Look at things from different points of view. Hold on to what you believe in. Some of us are too wishy-washy. Hello? Hello? Type 111 if y'all understand where I'm coming from. I need to get into dialogue with y'all. Okay? Type 111. Send me some hearts. Send me some hearts. Send me some feedback if you see where I'm coming from. Okay? Do not look for it to be one leader. Everyone is on, when it comes to this type of advice, everyone is their own leader. Okay? Freeing yourself, freeing your mind, educating yourself, inserting yourself in politics, getting the rooms where you can create change. Okay? Okay? Taking leaps of faith. Standing on what you believe in. What do you believe in? Some of us don't know what we believe in anymore. We wash here and there. We're too wishy-washy. Spirit is saying, stand on all 10 toes. If that's what you believe, stand on that. Some of these ancestors and these freedom fighters, the energy that I'm picking up from the late Dr. Martin Luther King, is these people stood on what they believed in. Come on. Stand on what you believe on. I keep getting the justice card. Having a good sense of justice, right or wrong, black or white. Okay? Okay? What do you believe in? What are you willing to put your feet in the dirt and stand behind? Okay, y'all. Okay. Spirit, what other encouragement can we give the people tonight? Okay, what kind of encouragement can we give the people tonight? Coming from the late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What other encouragement can we give the people tonight? What other words of encouragement can we give the people tonight? Make sure y'all follow my Patreon that I'm going to be releasing soon, where I will have all uncut, unedited, uncensored readings for your enjoyment, for your viewing pleasures, honey, because we have to get to a part where certain things can't be censored no more, baby. You can't stop the movement, okay? You can't stop the movement. What words of encouragement can we give to the people tonight? If you have enjoyed this reading tonight, oh my God, drop a 111. I keep seeing this justice card. Right and wrong, fighting, weighing out pros and cons, legislation, government. Okay. The movement has to continue on, honey, is the energy that I'm getting. It does not have to be where you get in the middle of the street and you fight. It don't have to be that type of energy, baby, okay? You do what? You fight through politics. You fight through your voting process. You fight through changing local legislation. You fight through going and voting for your governor and your mayor. You pick up your pens, you go out, you get registered. You vote, you make sure you move with that authority, because what is power in numbers? For a long time, we did not have even have fighting chance because we didn't have the right. We were not counted as men or women. We were not counted. Our voices weren't counted for. So they're stressing putting your voice into judicial areas and to make areas of change. And by continuing on, making the change and continuing on, having that heart and compassion for one another while we make these changes. Come on. Come on. This is a spirit that I'm in contact with right now. Ashe, Ibobo, amen. I appreciate this energy of the ancestors coming through. I appreciate this. Because whether y'all heard it tonight, there was some gems in this reading, honey. Okay? With some gems here. Some real gems here. Moving with a purpose. Having a fire that is behind you. Standing on what you believe in. Creating change. This is what our ancestors, this is what the ancestors worked so hard with trying to do. And at this point in time, I'm feeling like the energy still needs to be in movement. Do not allow the movement to stop. Whether that be a physical, mental movement, whether that be a legislation movement, because there's power in the numbers, honey. And I'm going to leave it at that on you tonight. I'm going to leave it on that for you tonight. Okay? Okay? There are what? Power in the numbers and power in the voice of the people, baby. Okay? And on that note, I thank you all for being here and sharing this moment with Mama Red tonight. I'm going to be releasing, I'm not sure who I'm going to be doing next for the next reading for Black History Month, but stay tuned because I'm going to be posting it here, and I'm going to be posting it here to my YouTube as well as going live. But if this reading has touched your mind, touched your heart, touched your spirit tonight, don't let your voice and your energy die down, baby. You keep that fire going, honey. You keep your voice going. You keep the movement going in whatever way that you can make it pop. Whatever way that you can make it move, honey, okay? I love you all. Sending you all love and light. Have a wonderful evening.